What's up everyone? Welcome back. Now in this video, I want to share with you some very quick tips that you guys can start implementing in your business that will help you stand out as an agent to FSBOs, expireds, and just any potential clients that you might come across. So first of all, let's begin with FSBOs and expireds. Obviously, we know that these are a little bit tougher to both call or door knock. However, I suggest that whenever you do come across someone that you do have a good conversation with, immediately after you are done with them on the phone or in person, send them a text message. And not just any text message, but send them a video message, pretty much just telling them, hey, I'm Loida. It was great meeting you. I look forward to helping you in the sale of your home. If you need anything else, go ahead and reach out. This is my cell phone number. It can be that simple, 10 seconds or less, and this is surely going to be something that they are going to remember you by. Because how many people do you think are actually texting them? Not just any text, but a video message. Chances are that they're not getting any text messages from anyone. And the fact that you are sending them one in which they can actually see your face, it's almost like they know you now. It may be possible that they're getting tons of calls and tons of messages, but you're the one that's going to stand out to them because you're the only one that they can attach a name to a face. So that's the first tip that I want to give you guys. Definitely send a video message to FSBOs, expires, and just any potential clients that you guys come across with. The second tip that I want to give you guys, especially if you are brand new, whether you are working with sellers or buyers, it's very important that you always get an agreement signed. Just keep in mind, let's consider sellers. If you have a seller lead, until you get a listing signed, you don't have anything. They might be your friends. You might have like 20 conversations with them. You might know their kids' names, but don't be fooled, because the last thing that might happen, and I've seen this happen not just to myself, but to other agents as well, is that even though you guys are buddy friends and you talk all the time, they will go and list with somebody else. So never think that a listing is yours until you actually have a listing agreement signed. I'll say that again. Never assume that you have a listing until you have a listing agreement signed. It doesn't matter if they're your friend and they're telling you that later on they're going to sign. Until they have actually signed, you don't have anything. So you're not getting paid. Remember, we are in this business, and in order for us to make money, we have to get contracts signed. We talk to people, we lead generate, we set appointments, and we get listings or buyer contracts, whatever you want to consider. But that's my tip. If you are going after sellers, make sure that you get a listing agreement signed. And if you're working with a buyer, make sure that they know you are working exclusively for them. Because again, I've seen this happen too many times where perhaps an agent is working with a buyer, but these potential buyers go to an open house and they end up writing an offer with the agent that was holding the open house. And because the other agent didn't have an agreement or anything signed, they weren't able to get their commission. And the last tip that I want to leave you guys with is regarding contacts and how many people you were talking to on a daily basis. I personally set a goal to make 50 contacts every single day. Not always do I hit those numbers, and perhaps for you that are watching, you probably think 50 is a lot. I mean, I can't even do 30, let alone 20. So this is a tip that I want to give you guys. Whatever your goal is, break it down. Make it simple. Think of all the different sources or avenues of where you lead generate. For example, do you go after FSBOs? Do you go after expireds? Are you calling random neighborhoods? Whatever it is, for me, I have narrowed it down to 5 different sources. So what I do is that I get the 50 and I divide it by the 5. So at the end, it's like I have to do 10 of each. Now, when I think of it in those terms, like, okay, I have to do 10 FSBOs, 10 expireds, 10 random phone calls, 10 door knocks, whatever it is, then for me, it almost seems easier to get 10 contacts as opposed to just looking at the 50 by itself, if that makes sense. So that's something that I want to encourage you to do. So let's say your goal is 30 contacts and you're going after FSBOs, expireds, make me moves, or whatever it is. Just divide the 30 by the number of different sources that you're going after and make it a goal to get as many of those contacts for each source every single day. And perhaps that's what's going to allow you to get your 30 every day, as opposed to just looking at the number 30 and being like, oh my gosh, I have to make 30 contacts today. How am I going to do this? I've noticed that for me, it keeps me on track, and it also makes me want to stay on the phone. Right now, most of the lead generation that I do is on the phone, and if I do door knock, I do incorporate it into my business, but I pretty much just focus on the phone, and that's just my personal preference. You may like door knocking, but whatever it is, I encourage you to just break down your contact goals, and it's gonna really help you achieve those daily and weekly. Because ultimately, as real estate agents, we have to talk to people every single day. You can't make 2 contacts a day and expect to make 50 transactions in a year. That's not how it works. The more people you talk to, the higher chances that you'll come across someone that's looking to buy or sell. So that's it for this video. Hopefully you guys enjoy these tips that I provided for you. If you did, give it a thumbs up. And that's it for this video. I'm Loida, and I'll see you guys.